Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to Very Nice.
Hi, Pams.
It's great to be here with you all and with you, Jackie, just to start with. We decided this morning, didn't we, that rather than having a pre-Very Nice High Vibes chat, we'd just launch straight into it. So It's great to see you, my friend. How are you this fine morning?
I feel fantastic. It's absolutely glorious today here. I don't know if it's hot there. I'm really feel like I'm on my holidays for, what it's been like with English weather.
Yeah, it's so beautiful here as well. And do you know what? You look like you're on your holidays, Jackie. Show me your hand. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Tell more. Share more about the hand art.
Well, I'm going to a wedding today, and it's kind of an Indian stroke English wedding. It's like a mix-up of the two. So they had a lovely thing yesterday where we went to this place that they're getting married, and they put on like a barbecue, and everybody's sort of just mingling. I suppose just to get people together at the weekend before the wedding, which has been lovely because actually getting to know people before the wedding day. Because sometimes you go to the wedding and it's like everybody's a stranger and you're all looking at each other like, sizing each other up in the best possible way.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have met everybody.
Cool.
And there was a few ladies doing the henna art.
That is absolutely stunning because you know me, I'm into my body art. I've got a full back piece. Now, how long will that last? I guess it's not permanent, henna.
Just a few days, I think. And also, my daughter, who was only 3, was desperate to have it done. So she's got it done as well. I've never seen a 3-year-old sit so still.
Wow.
Because she's an active girl and she sat. She didn't move her hand. She let it dry. It took her a good 20 minutes to dry.
Yeah.
As she went around, and she was just like...
Bless her. Bless her. Because I've met your daughter. I've met Jasmine and Jazzy Jazz, I say. And bless her. That's so lovely. Do you know, it's funny because I'm not sure if you're drinking your herbal tea, what I sent you. Have you got your message?
You laugh at me today. I'm like this.
Oh, bless you. I've only got one mug, but look how cool this mug is. Do you like it? Because we were at a Volkswagen show yesterday. I manifested a Volkswagen show, so... There, I'm just keeping in theme with the Beetle. But yeah, I was going to say, my message is quite synchronistic for what you've just mentioned about Jasmine. And it says, honour a child and it will honour you. Yeah. So how cool is that? So have you got your message today? Well,
and funny enough, I've made my tea in the BBC mug.
BBC tea, here we are. Oh, it's shining as well as your mug.
Can you see the BBC? Oh, anyway. It says BBC on there. So I've made my tea, but I didn't look at it so I could get a little surprise.
How exciting.
That's what it says on the yogi tea today. It says, let us learn in conjunction.
I like that.
Well, if you think about it, it's like, couldn't be more appropriate, really, because we're learning together, we're doing a show together, we're doing it in conjunction.
How perfect. Thanks, Yogi Tea.
Cheers!
Cheers. Cheers! I'll just, hang on a sec, I'm just going to put my Skype on. Do not disturb because I keep getting a beeping. So.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea.
Perfect. Check us, we're so organised. We were just like, right, record. This is the way, though, it's meant to be natural. And do you know what's coming up for me right now? Because I didn't really know you were going to a wedding today. I saw your pictures on Facebook this morning, Jackie, but it's put my mind right back in the place of Perchance to Dream. Because my Perchance to Dream interview was saying that it was like I'd had the wedding dream. Yeah.
Yes.
And you talked about this particular wedding that you're going to. It started yesterday. And it's not the traditional wedding, which is just one day.
Yes.
Do you see where I'm coming from now? Yeah, goosebumps.
And I have to say, I have got lovely, lovely, lovely friends, lots of lovely friends. And this girl I don't know very, very well who's getting married, but I've never met anybody so in the vortex as this girl. She doesn't talk law of attraction, but she is... You meet her and you could be the only person in the world at that moment. She is just lovely. Just so... Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that is fabulous. And I love how you mentioned as well that she's in her vortex. She's not necessarily knowing that or practicing law of attraction. It's
No.
just happening naturally, and that's how it should be for us all. I was listening to some Abraham Hicks videos this morning. I really enjoyed it because there's 2 new ones being uploaded to the actual Abraham Hicks channel.
Yes.
And I know you're nodding now, so you'll agree, Jackie, it's lovely to actually watch Esther Hicks speak the words of Abraham, you know, being channeled, because a lot of the time we see them with the pictures and the music and the movement, but it was great to soak that up. And the second one that I watched was talking about, wow, I'm going to watch it again and listen again, but it was just talking about being in your own vortex and what the vortex is. And it is literally just being in your own positive moment, in the present moment, soaking it all up, enjoying it all, and just really being yourself. Yeah, so...
Absolutely. And I think that, and I don't know what you think, but for me, I'm just learning that as well every day, that I kind of start to learn to trust it. I get in, I feel good. And the minute I get in, everything else just seems, anything I was worrying about is just gone. And you could think, oh, well, that's all very well, it's still going to be there when, you know, later, but it's not. It's kind of just like, you just realise the truth of it all.
Yeah.
None of it really matters, does it? It's
Yeah, I think that's what this week for us, that's because we may as well share what's been coming up for us, because we're always in sync, and that's why we're here sharing, to kind of, I guess, talk about what's come up and then talk about what's coming up, because again, it's been a magical week of really quick things happening. There's definitely a quickening, and I know lots has happened for you, and that I've actually only just been able to upload my video from Friday that I told you about, Jackie, which is in
I've
sync.
just seen it this morning as well. Yes.
It's totally in sync, because congratulations to you as well, clapping for your coaching. You know, since last Monday, we'll share more. You know, it's like instant manifestations.
Well, oh yes, because we have to think back now, because we were messaging, and then we were doing the whole thing, like just playing about with what would it take to, I think you had it was like delicious thousands coming in. It felt so inviting and so nice and so good, and I thought, oh, well, maybe I should write that as well. What would it take to have delicious thousands coming in? I was like, oh, even when I say it now, I feel it feels nice, you know. And so I put the question out, and then it was actually Jolene Setterfield's page. She had this calendar on where you can book appointments with her for her readings, and I suddenly was like, oh, I could get my own appointment set up and get people to book me, you know, and it just felt really easy. And then the next thing I knew, I had this page where people now can actually, well, of course, you know, there's more to the story. At the minute, I've just kind of, you know, I just left it.
Yeah.
And after watching your money video this morning, I suddenly went, well, it would help. I don't even know where the link is or what the link is, and it was somewhere lost in my posts. So I thought, well, it would help if even I knew where to find me. So I'm going down and I find the link of where I am, where you can book me in for a session.
Book Jackie. How cool is this? You know, so
and I actually put it on my Facebook page, so it's actually on my info. Oh, so it's just the next step of just that. Even your video just opened me up that little bit more. I don't know. I mean, what have you found? What have you found this week that's really opened up for you?
Well, do you know, this is the great thing, because until probably the last few months, I've kind of been an island, right? So I've been a woman as an island on my own doing my coaching, because obviously I used to work with a community and I'd be on calls every day and I'd be very supported in the business that I ran, but my coaching was kind of my core passion, you know, the vibe spreading. I knew I was going towards that. For the past few months, and I suppose since I set it up, I've been an island, so I've been on my own. So what's come up for me is that by you having these realizations, these light bulb moments. I loved it on your video when you had the light bulb pinging. Can you do it now? Ping!
No, maybe I can, you know.
You know, what would it take to get a light bulb flashing up on the screen? But yeah, it was...
Bing.
Bing! That light bulb moment that you had, in turn made me realise when my light bulb moment happened and all the vibes started flowing again, and people who are watching and obviously talking to you here today, Jackie, I got back in the vibe of, wow, I coach and I'm already coaching a lot of clients,
Yes.
but I know that I've got more time to welcome new clients because I've got a lot of existing clients, you know, regular bookings on a weekly basis, and I absolutely love them. I come off a coaching session and I'm like I am now. I'm red hot with the energy and vibes, and you inspired me to make a quick video on my iPhone straight after a coaching session last week, and you watched the one and I was like, this is it, this is brilliant. And yeah, you reignited my passion as well by you kind of starting the ball rolling with yours. How cool is that? And it gave us both this contrast to clear up, I guess, as well, because I have the contrast as well about the money energy. Yeah, I've had really successful months in my coaching and business where the money's flown in quite quickly, and then I've scared it off. You know, it's the whole too good to be true, and will this keep coming? Is this it? Oh, how did I do that? Can I do it again? Yeah. You know, all the feelings. And
funny, and I bet when the money starts flowing, you're probably not even thinking about the money at that time.
Yeah, light bulb. Again, we don't need the actual light bulb because there's light bulbs happening, and that is it. It's actually never about the money. And just to add, before I hand this ball over to you, because this is a good meaty discussion. This is you know what I mean when I say a meaty discussion. So sorry to all you veggies out there, but it's like, it's really good to get your teeth into, isn't it? It's a good juicy
and it's time as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes you know when to leave things alone, and then you know, no, hang on, now it's time to...
Yeah, I think this is... I had a trigger from the universe yesterday at the Volkswagen show, and I took a picture of it and put it on my Facebook. One of the Volkswagens at the show had a £50 note painted onto it.
Yes, I saw
and it was
that.
like nobody else saw it. I was like, okay, I've created that £50 note on that car in my reality, just like I created a sparkly beetle, what I wanted to see.
Yes.
And I thought about you, and I thought about our discussions over this last week about money, and I was like, yeah, I'll have lots of those crispy 50s, thank you. Cheers.
It's funny. Cheers to you as well. It's funny because I actually had a moment where I was thinking during the week where I was thinking, like, you know, if somebody handed me a £50 note, what is that feeling of? What's the excitement? And is it the £50 note, or is it the potential of what I can go and experience with the £50 note? That's what's bubbling up, isn't it? Yeah. Because I don't know if you're like me. Yes, it's nice to have nice clothes and feel nice and nice things, and it'd be nice to have lovely surroundings and stuff. But for me, it's the choices and the experiences that the money then gives me. So when I'm not shaking with joy thinking about the £50 notes in my hand, because not because they're bits of paper. It's all those experiences that are kind of waiting to, and they're more real possibilities, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It's not like you're going to take the £50 note, you know, do some origami with it and fold it into a beautiful statue and stand it next to, you know, it's about what it brings into your life, the great things that can be created from that energy of money.
Yes.
Because it's just energy.
yes, it's the thoughts that come with this bit of paper as well, and it's like, because it's nothing really to do with these, you know, because really, I mean, probably this cup's probably worth more in materials than a note, a £50 note, and yet the cup costs £10 or something. Do you know what I mean? So that it doesn't make sense that a piece of paper in actual value has no actual value, but the thought and the energy behind it has the value, doesn't it? Actually, this is just coming up for me now. I'm going, this is good.
Yeah, I like this. I like this in the vortex money discussion. We're like, you can see us bobbing in and out. Go on, share more.
Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world.